the key issues I'm hearing about around the state everywhere I go is mental health. And Polis and his guys have managed to mess that up as well. You've seen a lot of articles in the past couple weeks about the funding debacles and the lack of beds. Our kids are in a mental health crisis for the first time ever. Children's Hospital declared a mental health crisis. We have the sixth highest teen suicide rate in the country and the fifth highest drug addiction rate for kids. So it's not good right now. We've got to take massive action on mental health, on drug addiction, on crime, and I plan to do that day one.
On the mental health and addiction piece, what ideas are you thinking about right now? What are some of the areas you want to explore?
Well, one of the key things I'm hearing is that the way the funding works, they don't reward outcomes. Like they give all these facilities a lot of money, but they don't reward good outcomes, like getting people better. So that's one of the key things we've got to switch up. I've been meeting with folks around the state in different aspects of mental health. And the other thing is that it's very disjointed. There's not cohesiveness or a cohesive approach to how to deal with this, whether it's for our kids or mental health overall. I think there are different ways to deal with homelessness. We can be compassionate, but we can also have tough love and know that it is not compassionate to let people sleep on the streets. And so there are significant ways to change up how we're dealing with that as well. And separating out, to your point, George, the issues around mental health, around drug addiction, and then the criminals that choose to be homeless and create a lot of havoc in our cities and now in our communities around the state. I was in Durango, and they have a big homelessness problem down there, a big crime problem because of that. So it's not just in downtown Denver. It's creeping all around our state, including our neighborhoods where I'm on next door. I don't know if you are. I'm getting alerts nonstop about auto theft, property crimes. It's bad right now.
As you know, we're 213% of the national average, number one in the country for motor vehicle theft. And those on the left, the apologists for crime, will continue to say that it is pure coincidence that occurs at the time that we have stopped arresting and locking up car thieves, and we've stopped punishing them with prison, basically making it a crime that really has no consequences other than maybe you have to come to court once or twice. It's not coincidence. Obviously, there is some causation there, and it's got to be addressed. I agree with you. The car theft thing is out of control. I like what you said about compensating these mental health institutions on outcomes